Shalom. Let's say all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect. This is just a short lesson. Right now, I'm in Jamaica. I really wanted to, I'm just using my phone. I don't know the app because I was just gonna do like impromptu. This is what I'm basically doing, but it's gonna have my face. So here in JA, this is a lesson in regards to the history of the Jews in Jamaica, because we were prior to us learning that we're Israelites, we didn't know that we're the Jews. This is the history of the Jews in Jamaica. The history of the Jews in Jamaica. This is from the Wikipedia, the book. Right? There's a lot of different books about the Jews in Jamaica or throughout the Caribbean. We have a rich history, right? The history of the Jews in Jamaica. It predominantly dates back to the migration from Spain and Portugal, right? Because these were the Moors who was fleeing from on the persecution, right? Because you had you had Islam, and then you had the Christianity, right? So you either when 1492 is when Alexander VI of Rome, Pope Alexander VI of Rome, which means Pope means father, by the way. Basically the Edomites came back to power, and some of our people was forced to convert to Catholicism, because prior you had the Crusades, with the Knights and the Templars and all these different orders that the Israelites set up, because we were in rulership for over 1,000 years. All right, hold on, let me get some scriptures. Yeah, so we were in rulership for over 1,000 years, and where these Edomites was at the bottom, man. We had them as slaves, as servants, right? I'm gonna turn my camera around. All right, this is the Moors, playing, the Moors, right? Like we're the ones who made the chess and all that. All right, it goes back to the Moors, right? Which were us, right? So I'm just sitting down. I'm at the resort, just chilling out, cooling. All right, so 1 second. So I'm just using the little Wi-Fi. This is the Moors chess paint. This goes back to the Moors, right? Which were the Jews. Some of our people converted to Islam. All right, because basically that whole Islam religion was set up by us, the Jews, right? But basically the Jews of Medina, of Arabia, right? Hey, how are you doing, man? Yeah, so this all goes back to us. I'm just doing a little video, sorry. Yeah, man.
Where are
Hold on.
your mom?
Yeah, so this goes back to us, right? You could Moors playing chess, and it goes back to us, the Jews. That's why with the whole Kanye West controversy and all these stuff goes back to us, man. That was us. you know. So we're going back to knowing who we are, our history, you know, because history speaks for itself, right? I'm gonna share this link in the description. The black genesis, or black genesis of chess, Moors of Spain. Chess is a game that we all love and enjoy for its building up of tension and its infinite possibilities. Black chess players have recently began to make headway into the upper echelon of the international chess area, right? However, there was a historical precedent of blacks in mighty people who serve as the genesis of modern chess. All right, that was set up by us, right? Because we were in power. All right. However, who were these mighty people? They were the Moors of Africa, and not just Africa, Spain, Portugal, throughout Europe, who led a militaristic campaign against Spain in 711 AD, and brought with them a game called Chaturanga. Chaturanga was derived from chatters, a board game originated in India. Because we were merchants, we were going back and forth to India, throughout Europe, you know, the Philippines, throughout Europe, throughout Asia, throughout the Americas, right? Throughout America, Canada, Central America. Read about like Mateus da Costa, you know. I come out of that line through my mom's side, you know. So we come from royalty, all right? But we're at the bottom. But he's gonna make a way out of, you know, because, you know, we're at the bottom because we sinned, you know, right? So that's why we're under these curses as a nation, all right? These nations come here, they live fat, you know. They come, you know, but you know, we see what's going on around the world, you know, that America, you know, their power is going down, right? Because there's a lot of war that's brewing on in the air, you know, with China, Russia. But this is Revelation 20:7, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. Right? Who was the angel? Was the heaven, you know, it was Yahweh Shai, right? And he laid hold on the dragon, the old serpent, right? Which is the old serpent, which goes back to the garden, right? And the old serpent, right, is also the Roman Empire coming back to its power, you know, the whole Greco-Roman Empire coming back, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. So basically, you know, these Edomites, these Idumeans, they were brought low, and then we came back to power. All right. So when you read about the 5 good emperors, Severus, when you read about Septimius Severus, all right, which means color of 7, from 193 AD, you know, we came back to power, and we had domain, right? And then you had Constantine the Great, which he was a sun worshiper, and basically they set up the whole the whole Roman Catholic, the whole Catholicism, which was set up by us. Then you read about like the Crusades, when the whole like the whole Mohammedans, the people were following Muhammad, which was funded by the Roman Catholic Church, which were the Jews, right? We set up that whole religion. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. So that's why we're in rulership. When you read about the Jews or the Moors throughout Europe, throughout the world, throughout the Americas, we were in power, like before the whole transatlantic slave trade and all that, like before we fell, the whole Black Plague, throughout Europe. They say that 2/3 of Jake in Europe died, all right, because it was the time for the Edomites to come back to power, till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. And after those, he shall be loose a little season, right? And this is the little season that they're in. They're living it up. They have all the power. They're able to go on trips and chill, but our people have to till the ground, do the labor, and then and reaping the benefits, man. Like we're not really reaping the benefits, we're really servants at the right now, so that's why Yahweh Shai, he has to come and he has to intervene for us, man. Alright, and the Lord's only coming for a small few. He's coming for a small remnant, right? And I cast him into the bottomless pit, and set a seal upon him, and a seal upon him, that he should see the nation no more. Alright, so when you read the whole barbarian slave trade throughout North Africa, throughout Europe, you had we had you Edomites in captivity, alright, and we had them on ships, we had them we had them on the slave market, alright, but eventually we end up going to captivity, and going into the slave markets, alright. And you read Joel 3 and 6 and down, go into that. And till 1,000 years be fulfilled, and after those he should be loose a little season. And this is the little season, this is what they have, all this technology, that they have, and their nuclear technology, and he's destroying the earth, man, destroying the water, destroying the air. At least you go into, like, when you come to like the Caribbean, or you go to Central America, whatever, at least you could breathe in fresh air. You're not bombarded with chemtrails. Well, I guess they're spraying chemtrails in on the island now, but man, it's like it's like the word, I can't even say the word, but it's like a breath of relief right now. You could breathe in fresh air. I haven't been here for a long time, I'm back, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. Alright, and this is what's happening, alright, because they're planning on doing a whole global takeover with the whole NWO, with their their global enterprise, where they wanna hip everybody, and have the domain, right? And they wanna be as gods, right? They want you to be a slave, right? So this is what they have, the whole Noahide laws, where they're gonna they plan on beheading people and doing all kind of stuff, taking your organs. This is what these people plan. You know, so this is serious time where we are in. You know, and Jake doesn't know, right? Read Proverbs 1, right? And Hebrews, when you read Proverbs 1 and 20 down on, and I believe Hosea 4, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, right? So this is what's coming. So this is pretty much what's happening. This is just a short lesson. You know, this is just, see, this is all our game, you know. I'm gonna share this link in the description, as well as I'm gonna share this link in the description as well. Slovakia. I'm gonna share this link in the description as well. History of the Jews in Jamaica. If you guys haven't, if you don't know, that's why it's good to check your family lineage. You know, ask your grandparents, you know, about your history, right? So I'm gonna be going down to Kingston, you know, tomorrow. Gonna see the brothers, Lord's will. Me and Kazakh, we're gonna be down there, and we're gonna see the brothers, GMS Kingston. You know, we're gonna meet up, do a in class, or do a sit down. So yeah, so this is gonna be a short lesson. With that, let us say a praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the apostle of Green Millstone. Shalom. Peace and blessings to all of our members of the left. Shalom.